All right, so it's November 21st, 2021, about 6:16 a.m. We're listening to The Road to Nowhere with the Talking Heads. And here's Linda.
Hi, good morning.
And we're actually headed back to Dallas Sunday morning. And I hope you liked our Robert Hayden, vlog about having Thanksgiving with him. And true story about lead singer of Talking Heads, Robert, what's his name? Oh, David Byrne. I had a conversation with him one time on Facebook. Supposedly, I don't know if it was really him, but I think it was, because when I went back to check the conversation, it said some kind of copyright issue. He was coming in to town on a tour called American Utopia Tour. And I don't know, he mentioned something about a Clark bar. I have no idea, but anyway. So we're headed to Dallas right now. There's Uncle Julio's from Fort Worth. So we'll be there soon.
Morning.
Yeah, we're listening to The Road to Nowhere. Check it out on Talking Heads. It's one of their good ones.
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show!
YouTube, Cole Spivey.
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show!
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show.
Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show!
So there's Fort Worth again. Oh yeah, the story about David Byrne. It may have been him. It said it was his Facebook page, and I think he was advertising for the American Utopia Tour. But I was telling Linda about, Talking Heads, how they were all artists in college, and they eventually made their way to New York and got on stage at CBGB, and a lot of attention was drawn to them because of their very unique presence. David Byrne's kind of crazy, eccentric, energetic attitude, and they just really blew people out of the water. Television was another band that was real popular at the time that was also playing at CBGB, and they were a little bit like them, but they weren't punk. And a lot of the bands were punk, and when they asked Talking Heads about being punk, they said, no, we're not punk. And they thought that was kind of strange, because why would they not be punk? And they almost like went off to say that they were country, but they're not a country band. They kind of started the whole alternative music scene along the same lines of Big Star, the band Big Star from the South. The Talking Heads were not from the South. They were actually a northern band from. We'll get into the whole historical aspects, but they were from an art school. They're all artists. So David Byrne met Tina and all the other artists at Rhode Island School of Design. And then they ventured off to New York and became part of what was known as the punk scene at that time. Even though they were new wave artists, is I think is what they finally started calling them. And I think eventually, they became the kind of the lead band of the 1980s, really. And then I think he made a movie called True Stories. Have you ever seen True Stories with David Byrne?
Mm-hmm.
You have seen it?
Yes, I have.
You've seen True Stories?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, with David Byrne. Okay. Linda's seen True Stories. Okay, cool. All right, we're still good. We're still on our way right now. Yeah, we're looking stuff up. It was Rhode Island School of Design that they met. Good band. Well, we ventured over to the song Once in a Lifetime, which is kind of like one of the lead songs that represented the 80s. David Byrne, of course, I didn't know how influential that band was and kind of changed the way we looked at rock music, especially alternative rock music. You've heard of Once in a Lifetime, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know if you know anything about me, but I wrote a screenplay that was kind of based, not on that song, but on just the title. It was about rideshare, about a crazy rideshare driver that loses his mind. Anyway, but we're listening to Once in a Lifetime. Definitely check that one out too if you're Talking Head fans. Why we're talking about the Talking Heads on Sunday, was it November what? 22nd? What was it? November 21st? Remember the date, sweetie?
It's the 21st.
It's the 21st. Sorry about that. Why we're talking about Talking Heads on November 21st, I don't know. But I'll get back to you on that, on why. No specific reason. I guess because, no, I know why. Because I accidentally tapped on it when I was on YouTube, and it said A Road to Nowhere. And plus, we're going to Dallas. Sorry about that. Hang on, just give me a second. I figured it out. It was coffee. That's the reason why. I don't drink coffee very often, and I started drinking coffee, and I started talking about the Talking Heads, of course. They're also known as the Shrunken Heads and just the Heads, but they went with the Talking Heads eventually for the actual real title of it. Linda's going to make some breakfast foods for lots of people in Dallas over there by the Addison Improv. But anyway, we're headed towards Addison right now. You doing okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Just don't miss your exit, please.
Right, we got an exit coming up. Oh crap, a Christmas tree. It's a Six Flags Christmas tree.
Yes, it's fine. It's Christmas.
Deer. They're getting Six Flags ready for Christmas. So in so about 7 miles, oh dear. Hang on, give me a second. 7 miles or so, there's the Texas Loop 12, but we have to go through something called the Bog of Stench. So I don't know if you're familiar with Dallas, but there's this area right here that smells like sulfur, and then you turn right, and then it's Texas Loop 12, which will lead into the side of Dallas over there by kind of like Addison. I didn't smell the stench that time, but we're about to make the turn on Loop 12, and if you squint really hard and focus, you'll see that is the horizon of downtown Dallas, which we're going to actually turn, and you're not really going to see, Dallas up close, but we're going to make this Loop 12 exit. I guess they fixed the stench, the sulfur smell. I don't know, maybe they went in and cleaned that out. I have no idea, but we'll be making the turn really quick here on Loop 12. There it is, Loop 12. Here we go. Ready, Linda? Say we. Alrighty, that's the famous Loop 12 North turn. I'm sure everybody's excited right now. I'm actually drinking my coffee, so I probably need to kind of wrap it up here. There's a train going right there. Whee! And then we're gonna go underneath where the train is. Oh, guys, it's
Just an inch.
pretty exciting right here. It's a moment right here. Anyway, if you're from Dallas, that's an exciting moment right there. Okay, rock history. Stephen Patrick Morrissey was a lead singer of the Smiths from Manchester, England. Right? Now you know who he is? He's a lead singer. Okay. I was thrown on stage at a Dallas concert and gave him a hug in front of everybody. A lot of people did. But he's the leader of like the 90s, the Smiths. Take me out tonight. Take me anywhere. I don't dare. I don't care. That's right, I don't care. Driving in your car. Oh. That song.
Alright, I know what you're doing.
Please don't drop me home. I haven't got one. Okay, you've heard that. It's the Smiths. Okay, no. Anyway, we're the only freaking people on the highway right now. And we're in Dallas.
That's what it looks like.
Does that make any sense?
On Sunday morning, people are sleeping.
You would think that. It actually is true.
To other people.
I'm sorry, what?
Either be a servant for other people. Give them their food.
Yes, you must. But it's interesting. Oh, there's the other person. Okay. I was looking for. I thought I was going fast. My goodness. What was that again?
You going fast?
I can go fast at times.
I've only seen it once. It actually did scare me.
Well, I'm in the middle of making a documentary while I'm driving. Okay, or whatever you call it, a vlog, a video log. Safety first. film and media. Film and media. Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show. It's November 21st. Dropping Linda off in Dallas.
Hi there.
And we'll see you
Again.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah, I'll see you.
Okay.
See you in 5 days.
And it's Sunday, so I hope all you church folk people get there on time. Thanksgiving's coming up. Watch out for the turkey. We went through the whole tryptophan experience just the other day after we ate, Thanksgiving with Robert Hayden, who opened for the Beach Boys, and basically was the sensation, of Dallas of the 60s with the Marksmen. Did not know this, but anyway, Linda introduced me to him. That's her great uncle, and we're turning on Marsh. But this particular vlog is over, and if I do any after vlogging, I'm going to be a little more careful. I promise Linda I'm going to limit the vlogging. We may try to work on a new song next week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work on it during the week, and then bring her in and her magic, because she's got musical history, musical royalty, and running through her veins. So now when she sings, I'm going to be very careful to really listen. I listened to Suzanne last night, which made the top Billboard number 3 of like the 60. I think 64. I think is when the song.
1964.
1964 when the song came out. That was her great uncle who sang it, called Suzanne. It was a teeny bopper song back then. Think of Elvis and stuff like that. This was called Robert Hayden and the Marksmen. So I'm flipping out because I thought I found Linda on accident, but I guess it was fate. All right, so we got to drop her off, and then I'm going to head off, eventually make my way to the Texas Motor Speedway. Oh, there's a Baptist church right here.
Rural Haven.
This one's dedicated to all the Baptists right off Valley View and Marsh Lane. It's called Royal Haven Baptist Church. But
We were just talking about royal bloodline.
yeah, royal bloodline too. Yeah. Notice the changing of the leaves, but this is like really distinct. Right over here, kind of approaching Carrollton area. There's more of them here. I don't know if they're putting anything in the water, but these trees are changing beautiful colors here. Right by Hebron Parkway. There's the old water tower. It's dropped off Linda and the Addison area, and I'm coming back to Carrollton here just for passing through. It's where I used to live, this area right here, and around about this area. I used to get this kind of angle of Hebron right here, and this horizon of Carrollton all the time. On the other side of that is a trash dump. It's a nice area too off MacArthur. It has a changing of the leaves. Trees changing colors. November. So we're in the Valley Ranch area. It's where the old Cowboys used to train, the old days of the Cowboys football team. They moved to Frisco. This is the Valley Ranch area. You can see some of the streets. This one's called Cowboys. That's the training ground. The old training ground of the Cowboys. They still use it every once in a while. It's the Cowboys lane right there.
All right, welcome to Dunkin'. May I help you?
So these would be the local Dunkin' Donut birds. There was like 4 birds right on this tree right here. There's only 2 of them now. guess those other two jumped off or like lined up. Oh, there's the other one. There's only one bird. Just interesting to look at. Signs that say, you know, if asked to pay a different amount, please contact the restaurant manager. It's pretty interesting. Linda left her complete season of King and Queens, or the complete series. Oh wow, it's a complete series. Oh dear, I just found it in the trunk. They actually helped me move one time when I was living down here off of, what do I always call it, Magnolia? Anyway, over off of, oh man, kind of tired right now. But anyway, they helped me move one time. They move stuff into a Penske. Walnut Hill is what I was thinking of when I lived over by Walnut Hill. The fire department helped me move some stuff into a Penske because we were I was right next to the fire department. So I just asked them. I said, "Yeah, we'll help you move a few things." It was like like a mattress and a dresser and a few other things. Goodness, I'm in Irving. That's a Boston Market. I guess they're restocking. I don't know. Picked up some Indian food. Most of these places are closed right now. I don't know. I was gonna use the restroom at this one, Indian Cafe. I just picked up the food. Figured Boston Market would be open, but it looks like they're restocking. In New York, they have a union for delivery drivers, where part of the contract is you have to allow the person to use the restroom that works for the delivery company. The union contract, but well, it doesn't really matter. Those restaurants are open on Sunday. They're open early.